Next up, that's why I want to be in that, damn it. Oh my God. The Whitmore, Pollard, Turner, Battle, Cotton, Harper, Bailey, Chris, Lansdowne, Liggins, Duncans, and you already know H-Rap B is in the building, joined by my main man, Joe Williams. If you are going to miss the program, you can always come back to Spreaker.com, look up Built for This Network, and check out everything on the network. You can go to our YouTube station, which is Built for This Network. As usual, Built for This Network Radio, iHeartRadio, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Castbox, Deezer, Podcast Addict, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you download your podcast at. Always check in with us. Hit the subscribe, comment, do what you got to do to be where you got to be. We are in the place to be. We got Joe from Houston in the building. What's good, brother?
Hello, man. As usual, we had a new weekend sport. Condolences to your friend and his family. Man, it is a terrible situation. I'm humbly going to send condolences first to everyone else that knows that nickname.
Yeah, man. Good dude, man. Good dude. Took a nap. Never came back. That's all you can really say, man. Wish the best for him. Wish the best for his kids. Hope everybody in the family's doing okay. To the Pullum family, y'all know I got mad love for y'all. It's your man B. But it may sound cruel, but
besides that, like you said, crazy weekend sports. Had a crazy 24 hours in regards to the NBA talks and rumors and crazy. Man, been great.
Yeah, like I was saying, condolences, bro. It's a tough deal, but life sounds cruel, but life goes on. The show must go on no matter how I feel or what's going on. With that being said, as you stated, the NBA is heating up. The draft is in less than 24 hours. It's going to be interesting. There have been a few trades in the NBA on the NBA landscape. Chris Paul went to the Phoenix Suns. What are your thoughts on that?
That was, I love it. In regards to Chris Paul is a great veteran. I believe any place he goes, the team will rise to somewhat more success than they had the year before. Now, granted, Phoenix was, the darling bubble. The bubble darling. I'm going to say like 1-8-0, but they were too far behind to actually get their playing. As far as it goes, I do think it will. Chris Paul will be a great addition to it. Booker is able to, still pick and pop his shots and still get to the basket he needs to. And he gonna make that man an all-star. Because we've seen what Chris Paul has with the mobile centers and big men that can make moves and get to the basket. He's gonna propel his game. So it's still gonna be rough for him because it's a long, big, tough Western Conference. Great, and plus the trades being made. We're going to see what happens, but I'm excited for him.
I think it's an excellent trade. When you look at the Phoenix Suns as a young team, you have a coach like Monty Williams who is cut from the Greg Popovich cloth. You're looking at a situation to where this is tailor-made for Chris Paul. It frees up Booker to be the scoring threat that he is. Hopefully he has worked on his defense a little more. He could be an all-around player, and this will more than likely put the Phoenix Suns in the playoffs. Teams, I think this is not a death nail, but this is going to set the New Orleans Pelicans back because they don't have a floor general anymore. We're going to talk about that in a second, but when you look at a guy like Chris Paul, I don't judge people in regards to how many NBA championships they've won, because an NBA championship is a situation to whereas you don't win a championship without the teammates. We can always say, well, he didn't do it with the Clippers. We can quote ESPN all day long. At the end of the day, we can quote ESPN all day long, all night long, and it's just a bunch of people saying the exact same thing over and over again. I'd rather get shot in the face than to do something of that nature. We're looking at a situation to whereas the Phoenix Suns are an extremely talented team. Chris Paul took a group of guys with way less talent to the playoffs last year. So when you have an established assassin like Devin Booker, when you have a team with structure and all you need is leadership, they're definitely not more than like it is a 99.9% chance that they will win the NBA, that they won't win the NBA championship. But this is a team that has missed the playoffs for a solid decade, 10 straight years on the outside. Now, with the inception of Monty Williams' program, you got people buying in, you got a bunch of young players, and now you have a true leader. If they had another superstar, I would definitely think they were a threat. In the Western Conference, I don't think so. But when you have a lot of players moving around, you never know. I would put Chris Paul up next to anybody. And then the good thing is this. Chris Paul has taken the time to get his health in order. You're talking about a dude who, for years, he was always struggling with his hamstrings. You're talking about a dude who would always break bones. Now he's a vegan. Me personally, I think veganism is the way to go when you're a professional athlete. It allows you to not be as brittle. Your body is stronger. Your mind, I think you're more focused. So you add Chris Paul to a situation like that, you can expect nothing but good things. So shout out to the Phoenix Suns for doing things, basically stepping out against what Draymond Green said. Draymond Green was trying to talk Booker into leaving. When you acquiring people like Chris Paul, this puts you in a position to do nothing but step up. And now you can even get a free agent, or you can work on replacing Chris Paul in the near or future. I don't know. I ain't gonna say near future because he still got 3 or 4 more good years with him. But if you can get a free agent, you can get somebody like Drummond in there. They can make some noise. So shout out to Chris Paul. Shout out to Monty Williams. Shout out to Booker. Shout out to the Phoenix Suns. They in the building. The next trade that's on the board is Bledsoe and George Hill going down south, and my man Jrue Holiday going north. Thoughts, questions, concerns? How you feel about that?
Man, that's actually exciting for me as well. I've always been a favorite of Jrue Holiday more than Eric Bledsoe. Ever since way back then. Jrue Holiday, as long as he is not, as long as he doesn't have any problems with injuries or anything like that, he's going to be a very formidable floor general, especially for young. This is what he's a smarter Eric Bledsoe to me. So in regards to this, it's going to be great. Now, they did also add Bogdanovich. So that may open up some door in regards to shooting. They still have Chris Middleton. Not sure if they're going to keep both twins, the Lopez brothers, or not, one and two. I mean, that's a nice little lineup. That should be very formidable, especially trying to keep Giannis there. Might open up some salary cap. Hey, I like it. I
definitely think it depends on the style of play that they choose to run. If they're going to play, me personally, well, I'm beating the hell out this dead horse. One more hit is not going to hurt it. So at the end of the day, if Giannis Antetokounmpo starts playing like a 7-foot guy with a lot of basketball skill, I think this could be very beneficial to him. Stop listening to these analytics guys, because analytics don't do anything for you. They don't win basketball games. I've yet to see a computer do anything. Computers can tell you, like I've said time and time again, a computer and the analytics are like a bikini. They show you a lot. They don't show you everything. And if you ask me, Giannis Antetokounmpo needs to be watching some Bob McAdoo film and working on his mid-range game and continue to dominate in the paint. The only reason they can kill him the way they kill him is because he is not a well-rounded player. He does not have the prerequisite skills to dominate an NBA game. Now, when you're dealing with a guy like Jrue Holiday, he's playing defense. He's a big shot taker, big shot maker. That injury bug that bit him early in his career, hopefully is past him. You're looking at a guy, he could potentially be that third option that you need when you have a superstar and an all-star like Chris Middleton. Let's not forget this dude, Jrue Holiday, was an NBA all-star at one time. And every time you ask, I watch a lot listen to a lot of podcasts. I watch a lot of YouTube with former players being interviewed. Every time someone says who's the most underrated player in the league, the name Jrue Holiday consistently comes up. Therefore, if the coach plays this right, he will be able to step right in and appeal to what Giannis needs to clear that lane up. I'm expecting a lot of alley-oops, and by Giannis, he will definitely open up the floor. I don't think, again, if you continue to shoot these threes, if you ask me, that three-point shooting thing is the reason the Bucks continue to lose. I don't need a 7. The point in you being 7 foot tall or 7 feet tall is because the taller you are, the easier it is to hit a basket. If you're going to stand 22 feet away from the basket, then why in the hell are you on the floor, if you ask me? Hey, if you want to work on your three-point shot, cool, man. Do your thing. Work on your three-point shot. That's cool. But me personally, I don't think you need that. Look at the Miami Heat. Very few three-pointers taken. Their best player is Jimmy Butler. He rarely takes three-point shots. He's a rhythm shooter. He understands his limitations. He understands his abilities. Therefore, if Giannis Antetokounmpo plays like a 7-foot guy, I anticipate the Milwaukee Bucks doing exactly what they were doing. You add Jrue Holiday, you add with Middleton, and one of the best players in the league. I don't think they can do anything but excel. Any and everything that comes after this is excelling. I'm looking forward to seeing the Milwaukee Bucks. I hope they dominate the East. It would be dope to see them in the NBA Finals because I'm sick of the constant conversation about this young man leaving. What are your thoughts about people like Stephen A. Smith and others always saying that this brother is about to pack up and leave?
Man, as far as it goes, we've been on both sides of that coin in regards to if a player tells you, hey, I don't want to be here anymore, he's considered disloyal. If he waits to the end of the season and he's up in league, he's disloyal. As far as it goes, stay out that man business. Like, you're causing, like, they always try to make it a distraction. You're causing the distraction by making it come alive. You're giving this the story legs. And especially, like you said, everybody, if one person talks about ESPN, every show that comes on ESPN is going to say, especially when it's overnight and they keep playing the same episode over and over again. So, the media is the one that puts the story out there and make sure that it gets big enough to cause a distraction. To make people think, oh, is he leaving? Is he not? Why does he care? He's trying to play basketball. Let him play. Let him play. So I hate the media for it.
I don't hate the media for it. I think it's just situation. I mean, they have to create stories. So I don't really hate them for it. I don't like it. But the thing that trips me out about this entire situation with the National Basketball Association, again, everybody doesn't want to be in the spotlight. Everybody doesn't want to play for Los Angeles. Everybody don't want to be the center of attention, which is cool. A lot of people look at the situation and say, hey, man, he's going to get tired of losing. Well, Dirk never got tired of losing. And I think that's an American thing. When you grow up in Greece and you're from Nigeria, you don't have the same issues, the same concerns as a LeBron James. LeBron James came into the National Basketball Association attempting to take over the world. This is a young man that walked into the league and said, I want to be a billionaire. Period. That was his goal. This dude had a plan in sight. He understood what it was about. He understood why he was there. And that was his thing. I don't think everybody wants to go play for New York. Everybody don't want to come to Chicago. Everybody don't want to go to LA. This is just something that allows people like Stephen A. Smith to keep a job because he is a respected journalist. He creates these situations and then they apply pressure to these players. Everybody don't want the spotlight. Some people, believe it or not, are happy where they are. And it's just, again, it's like the analytics thing. You say analytics and you show all these dumbass numbers. Where's the analytics on players getting tired, digging deep with intestinal fortitude? There is no computer program that can show you that. This is why this is why I watch sports. This is why the human element is why I watch it. It's engaging. It makes it fun. This is why I pay attention to this damn game. If you want to just continue to stir the pot and talk this nonsense, that's cool.